Angela. The title of your talk this afternoon is IoT a killer app for 5G? What makes the combination of these technologies such an exciting prospect?
So the combination of 5G and IoT as technologies is actually a very, very exciting prospect. And the reason is 5G is actually answering to all the holes and all the network needs of IoT. IoT is all about connectivity, all about a huge amount of data that's being produced at the edge, and it's very important to bring them at the center or at edge structures to do something with them. And I'm also seeing that AI is going to be very important for IoT on those data at the edge. And it's also about geographical positions, yeah? So all the problems IoT has today, apart from the security part, all the problems IoT has today in terms of bandwidth, of latency, of exchanging all these large chunks of data are answered by 5G. The other topic that's very important is the sensoring that's behind IoT. All those little sensors actually need to be exchanging stuff among them and between other sensors that are sitting somewhere else. As such, I don't really think that some of the applications of IoT, like autonomous driving, is ever going to be safe enough if 5G is not there. So no matter how much autonomous driving is going to try with lidars and different types of eyesight for the car, I don't think that this level of safety for the driver, so the people who are sitting in the car or the people outside of the car, will come if 5G does not be there. So that's why I think the combination is actually killer.
And we've mentioned autonomous vehicles and vehicle-to-vehicle communication. Mm-hmm. What are some of the other most exciting applications that these two technologies enable?
Yeah, so sure, everybody is thinking of that, but smart metering, smart cities, and any kind of application of AR or VR for healthcare, which is not a traditional actually player in the AR, VR space, or manufacturing, I think are very, very important topics. But smart cities, particularly smart buildings, are something that will grow very important in the near future for IoT, and 5G is really boosting that.
Awesome, and we've talked about some of the benefits, some of the exciting innovations. Now, 5G and IoT are also readily associated with cyber threats and concerns surrounding cybersecurity. How severe are these threats in reality, and how can enterprises prepare themselves to stay secure?
So there is a significant discussion around security threats in the area of both IoT and 5G, and it is a good thing that we are having those discussions. So both the 3GPP, so the organization that's trying to standardize 5G, is addressing, I think, the topics very, very well, as well as the IoT industry in the area of analytics and connectivity. So both. These are big questions. Whenever you are connecting so you're practically creating a very large network of stuff. Whenever you're doing something like that, the possibility of actually opening up holes is far bigger. And we didn't address, technically speaking, those holes from the beginning in a very decisive manner. I find it a very healthy discussion, one that needs to happen, and having security as the primary concern needs to be there. I don't think that at the moment those security threats are so massive, but I'm also a techie. That means that I find them reasonably for the technology in a hygiene state, so to say. And I have also strong belief that they're going to be solved and closed. But we need to address them both at the analytics layer, at the networks layer, as well as eventually at the edge layer, because it's important. The edge layer is important both for IoT and will become more important for IoT, as well as 5G. I will also put another threat in there that has to do with actually the access layer. So 5G is all about modernizing, or rather implementing, a completely different type of access and different types of antennas. There are also same for the sensors. There are also physical security aspects that are coming in play. Yeah. So you're not only opening up digital holes, but you're actually having sensors that can be manipulated physically also, as well as antennas that can be manipulated physically also, and everywhere around you. So imagine what would happen, and I don't want to be giving any ideas, if somebody was just destroying small cells in the future, where these small cells are actually providing this autonomous driving major services, for example, when somebody is allowed to pass a street or not. And that's something that can be done quite easily, yeah? Just go, bang, end of story. So we have also physical security threats.